Peoples, again warm greetings and heartiest thanks from Shondip Sharkar, son of Ma and Bhole Shankara, from this guide from the ultimate court of the Nemesis, coming to you with the light to showing you what you should do and how. And again, thanks to all of you for listening to me on my Shondip Astrology YouTube channel dedicated to bringing to you all the unheard facts so that you may also get started into a better kind of living, into a kind of living leading you to the attainment of the ultimate freedom in the name of moksha, in the midst of ultimate bliss, in the midst of ultimate abundance. So, Pearls, today the topic of astrologization is going to be the ninth house, the house of luck, the house that everyone wants to know about, the house of the reward to our product, the house of the reward to the good deeds that we have kept doing through cycle of births. So, before diving deep into the ninth house, we have to understand the perspective of the ninth house in respect to the trial being held at the court of the Nemesis, because the luck or the reward to your product is awarded to you in the ninth house of your natal chart, in the ultimate court of the Nemesis, right before your birth. So, Pearls, what happens at the time of our death? At the time of our death, in a flash of second, we get to know all our every souls get to know what it had come for and how it performed together with rectifying his or her behavioral responses and reactions towards this world of Maya. I meant to say that the screenshot of the entire lifespan flashes through our very eyes within a fraction of seconds at the time of our very death. Now, the deeds that we do towards attain the deeds that we do through cycle of previous births towards attaining the reward awarded to you in the ninth house of our natal chart in our previous births, and the behavioral reactions and responses we shown to this mother nature from Prarabdha for us, for our present birth, for our upcoming birth. And by the term upcoming birth, I am referring here the birth that you are existing in now. So the Prarabdha, the accumulated results of the deeds towards attaining or accomplishing the reward awarded to us from the ultimate court of the Nemesis in the ninth house of our natal chart, and the transformation brought to our behavioral responses and reactions on the basis of our realizations of the mistakes that we kept on doing or committing through cycle of previous births, lies stored in the 8th house. 8th house means the DigiLocker. The DigiLocker in the ultimate court of the Nemesis, reserved only for you specifically. Now, at the ultimate court of, here I will ask you to forget all such concepts of getting punished for your wrong deeds or heinous crimes after death. No such things happen. Just think, every souls, everyone, all the judges, all the gods, in doing the ultimate court of the nemesis with their presence, predicting their judgment, are very happy at the ultimate court of the nemesis. You'll have to understand this very clearly at first. So at the ultimate court of the nemesis, you will get to know all your mistakes, and you will also get to know about the lessons that you are going to go under in your upcoming birth. And also you will be able to get to know about the reward that you are going to get blessed with in your next birth. And you will also get reminded about the desire of your very soul, about your heart's desire. And the most interesting fact about your heart's desire, the very purpose of your arrival on this world of Maya, is that you may also choose to changing your heart's desire also before taking every birth. Now what will Nemesis do? Nemesis, the super kind Nemesis, will award you again with a second birth, a second chance for fulfilling your heart's desire, showing you and thus making you aware of the right track of the course of your entire lifespan. But the most ironical fact about that is that at the time of our very birth, Nemesis makes us forget, or we forget that very ultimate awareness, and it is for this reason we start crying at the time of our birth, and with our cries our heart starts beating, signifying that we have arrived on this world of Maya. And now the question stands, why does Nemesis make us forget such valuable ultimate awareness, the ultimate awareness of the light, of the road, of the right track, of our entire course of the entire course of our lifespan? It is only because that Nemesis wants us to live. Nemesis does not want to interfere in our freedom, and rather it makes us to choose freely and live freely, enjoying the abundance that Mother Earth has been offering for all of her children. Because otherwise, had not we forgotten about the series of mistakes that we had kept on committing through a cycle of previous births, our very life would have turned into nightmares with the awareness of the mistakes. So rather take it, that forgetfulness of the ultimate awareness, as a gift. Otherwise we would have stopped living, we would have ceased existing. So take your birth as a second chance for fulfilling your heart's desire, for completing the tasks, for completing the very purpose of your arrival on this world of Maya that you left incomplete after your death, with your departure from this world of Maya at your previous birth. And the super kind Nemesis will keep on awarding you this second chance, these births, from time and time again, from births after births, till you rectify yourself by bringing about transformations into your behavioral reactions and attitude towards this world of Maya, thus perfecting your very self for the sole purpose of letting you to taste the bliss of material abundance that Mother Earth has in offer for all of her children, to guide you to the right track from the track which may lead you again to committing the same kind of mistakes resultant in your next birth with the lessons that you are going to be taught. Now, so it can be interpreted in this way, that your destiny is written from the 8th house, and the reward to your product lies stored in your 9th house, and those rewards are nothing but the qualities, in you or for you, depending on which you will work towards attaining that gift of reward on the basis of your product in the 9th house. And those rewards, those gift of rewards to your product will reach to your perishable bodily existence in the form of skills in the 5th house, the 9th from the 9th house. Now you'll have to understand that 10th house is second from the 9th house, so the qualities, the reward to your product will get persistence, sustenance and growth, or even decay according to your deeds evident in the 10th house. Now you will be able to work, every one of us are able to work according to our education, according to our intelligence, according to our wisdom, lying stored in the 5th house. And 5th house is 8th house from the 10th house, signifying that our deeds, valuing and respecting that very verdict, awarding us those gift of rewards through cycle of previous births, from product of our deeds for our present birth, and similar will be our education and intelligence and wisdom according to our product of deeds, quite evident in the 10th house. And on the basis of those product of education, intelligence and wisdom, you will have to work towards attaining or accomplishing that reward, that gift of reward on the basis of your product to fulfill your heart's desire. Now guys, you will also have to understand that for the materialization of our skills, for the materialization of the reward of product into reality, we need to be brave, we need to be courageous, we need to put a lot of effort. Our bravery, our courage, our ability to work harder and harder is required for the materialization of the reward, of the gift of reward to our product evident in the 9th house. Now, our ability, our effort, the environment or the society you are existing in are signified by the 3rd house, and 3rd house is 7th house from the 9th house. It clearly signifies that our 7th house is our behavioral responses towards this world of Maya. So it clearly indicates that our behavioral responses and reactions towards the society you are existing in, towards this world of Maya, towards the effort or towards the hard work mixed with bravery and courage that we did for the materialization of the reward of the product in previous words will provide us with the deserving courage, bravery and skill for the materialization of the reward to our product in our existing birth. Have I got my point? My point is very simple as this, and it is that according to our product of our behavioral responses and reactions towards this world of Maya and towards our deeds, towards our courageous deeds, towards our efforts, towards accomplishing the gift of rewards to our product through cycle of previous births, will provide us with the required and deserving courage and bravery and effort and ability to work harder and harder for the attainment of the reward to our product in our existing birth. It is very simple as this. Now again, you will have to understand very logically that the reward, the spiritual or material gains of our rewards the spiritual or material gains from our rewards to our prarabdha lie stored in our 11th house. 11th house is the third house from the 9th house, quite signifying that for getting material or spiritual gains, bravery, courage, and effort are required. And again, third house is 7th from the 9th. So our behavioral responses, reactions towards this world of Maya is that much significant for securing spiritual or material gains from the reward to our prarabdha awarded to us from the code of the nemesis in the 9th house of our natal chart. Now guys, so it can be summed up in this way that the reward to our prarabdha evident in the 9th house is our skills, is our education, is our intelligence, is our wisdom. Evident in the 5th house, 9th from the 9th house. And those skills, those education, those wisdom, those intelligence are nothing but our very self. Our first house, 9th from the 5th house. So the reward to our prarabdha, evident in the 9th house, is nothing but our very self, our basic characteristic traits, the ascendant, the first house. And again, the growth and persistence of the reward to our prarabdha is entirely dependent on our deeds evident in the 10th house. And from 10th house, the 7th house is the 4th house. 4th house is the house of our happiness, house of our mother signifying our mother nature or mother earth. So our behavioral responses and reactions towards our very happiness, towards everything that we encounter in our in mother nature or mother earth will form product of our deeds for the persistence and growth of the reward to our prarabdha, ultimately resulting in the relishment of the same, quite evident in the 9th house. So the behavioral responses and reactions towards your very happiness, towards the happiness of your soul, I mean to say that you'll have to keep yourself happy. You have to take very good care of your happiness, and towards everything that you are encountering in this world of Maya are very much important because they form the product of your deeds towards attaining the relishment of the reward to your product awarded to you in the 9th house of your natal chart. Got my point? Okay. Now again move forward and let's understand the 9th house from a different perspective. Our ascendant or our very self gets sustenance in the 2nd house in the midst of motherly care and family abundance. And 2nd house is 6th from the 9th. 6th house symbolizes challenges, hindrances, and a fighting spirit to keep on to winning through anything, to any kind of obstacles. So here you will have to understand a very interesting fact that every souls before birth before arrival on this world of Maya keep on fighting among themselves. There also exists a Darwinian struggle of competition, Darwinian struggle of existence among souls before birth to get to choose or to get the privilege of the family, of the birthplace, of the family wealth. They keep on fighting among themselves for securing family, birthplace, or family wealth of their choice. And the very weapon to make a soul victorious in the Darwinian struggle of existence before birth among souls is the basis of the product, is the reward to the deeds or the behavioral reactions and responses towards this world of Maya and their marital spouse. So the rewards earned through their deeds towards the accomplishment of the reward to their product through cycle of previous births, and the rewards to the behavioral responses and reactions towards this world of Maya and especially towards their marital spouse determine their victory, determine whether they will get victorious to get the family, the birthplace, the family wealth according to their choice at the time of their birth. So souls also fight, and you should consider yourself victorious to get birth into the family you have taken birth into, and you have taken birth into your family only on the basis of your product, according to your product. Again, pearls, you will have to understand that 6th house is 10th from the 9th house. So the recognition of the reward to your product is entirely dependent of your fighting spirit to winning in the Darwinian struggle of existence, which is nothing but mere illusions, illusory representations of situations on the basis of the realization of, on the basis of the lessons that you are going to be taught due to the mistakes that you had done through cycle of previous births till this present birth. And again, 6th house is 9th from the 10th house. So 6th house, which plays a determinant role in your victory in the competitive arena, is entirely dependent on your product of the deeds that you have done towards valuing and respecting that verdict from the ultimate core of the nemesis, rewarding you that reward of gift through cycle of previous births. It is as simple as this. Now again, let's understand the significance of the 9th house from the perspective of the 12th house. 12th house is the house of the moksha, ultimate freedom from this world of Maya in the midst of ultimate bliss and abundance. So, understanding your luck, understanding your reward, understanding that reward is your very spouse automatically. So, understanding your spouse and transformation of your behavioral expressions and responses and reactions towards your spouse, towards this world of Maya, to the ones mingled with care, love, tender approach, and the honest reflection of the same in your attitude towards your spouse, giving her the feeling of the protection of love, making her happy and thus making you feel happy, will get you on the road leading you to the attainment of the ultimate bliss, of the abundance of all kinds of material happiness, and ultimately freeing you from the constraints of this world of Maya. So, guys, here I would like to tell you, though I will make another video, because if I include this portion into this video is going to be a very longer one, and this will make you just turn some towards understanding the facts that I want to teach you, that I want to tell you. I'm going to make another video on the remedies, on the remedies as far as behavioral responses and reactions are concerned, for enabling you to understand or impart better insight for better kind of living. Now I'm in this video, just to sum up this video, I'll just sum up things in one or two lines, that not $1,000 spent for even for real gemstones will do nothing, because will do nothing, and the only thing that can change your luck, that can change the things around you, is only the transformation brought into your behavioral responses and reactions towards this world of Maya, towards this modern nature, especially towards your spouses, all kinds of spouses, especially your marital spouse. Because don't forget that 8th house is 12th from the 9th house, and 7th house, 8th house is the house of the in-laws, and 7th house, the house of the spouse, is 12th house from the 8th house, the house of the in-laws. So there's a very strong bond and connection between 9th house, 8th house and 7th house, and this will make you better understand the remedies that you have to apply in your daily lives, in your basic characteristic traits, in your basic behavioral responses and reactions, which will work magically, so magically that you won't be able to believe in it through your eyes. But this guide from the ultimate code of the nemesis can really, you believe it or not, it is the truth, can show you the light to knowing what you should do, and most importantly, how. This guide from the ultimate code of the nemesis can make you understand which situations presented to you are real and which ones are surreal, presented only to teach you a lesson. And on the basis of that realization, I can guide you or tell you what you should do, completely free of cost. It will not cost you nothing, because no gemstones, no remedies, no tantras, no mantras are required for this one. Only changes in your behavior, response and reaction can do such a lot that it will be beyond your imagination. So again, thank you, Ma. I'm sorry, and thank you, Ma and Baba, for making me enabling me towards sharing this message for the benefit of all of you, so that you won't have to face the wrath of the traffic police during the time period which is so called as Saraswati. Because following this advice, following or bringing out this kind of transformation into the behavioral responses and reactions, you will also shine in Saraswati. So again, thanks to all of you for listening to me on my Shundipish Astrology YouTube channel, dedicated to enriching your insight into a better kind of living, for enjoying your living. Okay, again, thank you, Ma. Thank you, Baba. And I'm sorry, Ma. Sorry very much. Thank you.